Everybody, Mature Simmer here. So, welcome back. Really, I guess I'd say this is episode 1, where, or my first real episode. The tutorial was what I did to begin with, just to understand how to move around a bit. Let's see. If I go here, the station map. Oh, maybe I'll put these things there. The vehicle catalog, the compass. Don't know if I need the compass or not. Suppose it won't hurt. I have slots right now if I don't need it. But then that way I can, just pick. And I think I can do things by key. So yeah, 6, 8, thing and 9, and then my wallet is there. All right. So I think that helps. So basically we've got, a map of the world. So it's like when I'm here in a station, like that's my world map, this. So it's literally that. The only difference here is it gives me the info of train station, repair, diesel. So basically the only thing that the the steel mill doesn't have is a shop. So it looks like there's a shop at, I think HB is the harbor. I don't know if MF is metal factory, FF, so MF and FF and GF. So food factory in town, machine factory in town, and GF, goods factory. So basically anywhere there's a town. And then the harbor has harbor and town. So that's the other way to understand that. And then I think this is kind of like a production chain, which may become important later. Understand? And then the weather forecast, I'm sure, will be important as well. So at this point, as we saw, we have $2,000. We don't really have anything. Now, let's see. I drop these. Is the only thing we have licenses for are shunting. Alright. So we can't do anything. Anything that doesn't have, that has more than that SH license, we can't do. So we'll throw that down there and there. And then now I can't see these, so let's move them a bit. Alright, so I can do all 3 of these. Let's see. So, and at this point, I don't think shunting takes us out of the yard. So we have 3 pickups, 3 pickups. But one is 21,000. They're basically about the same. So 3 pickups. B8S, B7S, A4S, A5, A7, A7L. So they all, I think, end up at the same point. It's just which points. Almost tempted just because, okay, the train value is a little more here. But I'm almost tempted to do that because B8S, 7S, like they're right next to each other, where the others are going to require, I think, a little bit more movement. I think we're going to take that. And, alright, and then we have that. I know there's a time bonus, and so I think it's important, like we know we need the locomotive. Yeah, we can't really move a lot here. Because we're in realistic mode, the dash is a lot shorter, it seems. But okay, so we have this that we left on the turntable. So that's good. So he's on... yeah, he's... Okay, well this one we know, so no, I don't need to figure that out. So I don't know that I mean to be slamming things as much. Alright, so I'm testing some things here. Because yeah, I did look to see if I can do key controls, and there are key controls. So that's the throttle. Yeah, that's... Right. So that does those things. Alright. So we know we're gonna need, let's see, station map. So let's get here. And then we want to go to the steel mill is where we're at. So the station we're at is there. So A is behind us and B is over here. So let's see. Okay. The steel mill. I see. So this is A. So when we talked about like A4S or whatever, I think... Let's go look here real quick. Okay, so B60A7L. Oh, I see, because I think that's the loading place. So yeah, 7L. So that's behind us, and then B is up there, but I think we want to take the train out and get to B. So let's see. So in theory, A is like behind the hill somewhere, I think. Or no. So let me look at that map again. No, we're in A. So we're in A right now. So I can't... I guess I could pick up some things. Can I move them ahead of time? Because, yeah, it would... Because we need to get something off A4S. We just don't know potentially what it is. But let me see if we can get away with some stuff. So, I need to turn this on. I don't really need anything else. Right. Alright, we want to turn the cutoff on. Alright, and then that will make this start to get some things. Alright, so I remember in the tutorial I couldn't tell the red arrow and the black arrow. So I can here, which is great. But yeah, I think we need to get to 2 before we can go and have functioning brakes. So there is that. But obviously this takes a little bit of time. We're going to want to set our forward lights on, our back light on. I see we can put the fan on if we want. Oh, that is super speedy. That's okay. Alright. Alright, so we're at 2. So now in theory, we can get going. And what I need to do... Whoops. Whoops. I need to do this. Okay, and then aim at the switch. Okay. So that's the thing I need to verify. Alright, so the nice thing is, this throttle, actually works pretty well. Alright. Because that's the problem I had in the tutorial. I'm like, there's gotta be a way to do this. And so now, what is it, 6? Yeah. So I've got to go up, basically to the first switch after, because we're at the turntable here. So if we're at the turntable here and then we go here. And so basically the first switch here, alright, probably can go quicker than this. Being very conservative, obviously, but it's way better than pressing it, doing it with the mouse wheel. Because, yeah, that's just the service shop. So I'm thinking 4S is over there somewhere, so we gotta go past that point. But I believe what I understand from just, you know, watching some other folks do this is, as long as we don't leave the area of the steel mill, nothing gets reset. So yeah, so I need to get through this area here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to do them at this area here. Now, I don't think in realistic mode we can do anything. Like we can't use a third-person camera, I don't think. Right, but yeah, we want to get past this. Past the switch. Or wait, no we don't. There's actually to get in. Alright, so let's open this. Let's hop on out. Alright, can't run very fast either. Right, so we're headed to here. Okay, so this is 4S. So if I go here, and then there should be placards on here. So we have job SL38. So this is our car right here. So, and he's not coupled because, yeah, it spawns them in ways that it doesn't do that. So I can grab this, get a little bit of a head start, and this will all help me. See, so right now I've got the... Oh no, so we do have to go through here because right now we're set, yeah, to go. So I do have to get past that switch. Alright, so I'm not lost in my head, which is good. We don't need that. Like I don't... There should be a nicer way to do that. Alright. So if I'm doing this right, like I should, well, I'm kind of doing it because I'm going to cheat a little bit because we got to get past the switch. And again, we're going to have 81 minutes for the job, but like, you know, you don't want to go super fast. I definitely feel like more in control here. I mean, I'm not going to lie. So, alright, so now I think, yeah, I can go there and switch that. There we go. Easy enough. Alright, I feel better now. Now I can change that. And now we can go forward. So now we're going kind of where we need to. I want to make sure we're not... I know we can move it like 30 and not have a problem, but... So yeah, the concept of this in general is interesting to me. I think it'll be a fun sim to work with. You know, again, periodically. I don't have a plan. I'm not... I mean, like any new sim, I'm probably going to do a good amount of this in the next few weeks, just to get used to it. But, you know, I still like train sim and all that, so... Okay, and again, I know we don't want to be going more than 5 when we get near something, so... We're probably going to want to drop down. Alright, so we can... And again, the switch was set correctly, so I saw that when we came up. Alright. So we can go a little quicker. It slows down pretty fast, so... So now we'll go down. Alright. So that was not too bad. Alright. So we can head out here. We can then go grab this. Put it over there. We need to crank that together. I guess that stretches them out. I don't totally understand. And then we need to let that go. And there we go. We can hear stuff, and then this will likely have had a handbrake. I want to see how far back. Yeah, see, we did kind of connect them, but that's okay. Right. And then we want to turn the handbrake off. Oh, I can do F to enter? What the heck is that? Okay, well, F to enter is nice. Okay. I don't have to play that game. Alright, cool. Alright, so now we need to go the other way. So we're going to want to do that. And now we need to get to B. So that's 3 throttle presses, 4. I'm just trying to learn a little bit. So 4 is going to get me to 8. 5 is going to get me to, what? Over 10, so it goes up quite a bit. 12. Yeah, that's moving. And I think trains in general, like coming out like this, like if somehow the switch wasn't set, I think the way trains work is I force the switch, so let's say the switch was the other way. Like I'll come in and I'll move the rails on my own, I think is how this works, which is why you don't really need to switch from the front end. But again, if I look at this, yeah, so the other part is the 5 and 6, and then we're going to have the loading yard, which is that track coming in right there. And I understand I'm not where I need to be, so let's see. So yeah, B's on the other side of the road, so all of that is B. So I need to kind of figure out where that switch is, because this is the switch to get to the loading yard. So I'm gonna have to switch that later. But that switch is what takes me either through or to B, I think. So I just need to be careful that I don't go too far, because otherwise we're in trouble. But, like, we haven't turned in the job yet, which is good. And my understanding is that is good. let's see, I need to get past this switch. So I need to slow down. Alright, and if I exit here, let me just go verify. So yes, I'm past the switch, and so you can see, like now, it'll go, and that rail's against there. So can I interact? Yeah, okay. I can just do that here since I'm down here. And now we'll go straight. And so my understanding then is now I'll go to B, and then within B, I've got 7, so what do I have? I've got 8S and 7S. So 8S and 7S, how do we get to those? 8S and 7S, so I need the switch I'm on, and then every switch needs to go outer and outer to a certain point. Okay. Oh, I see. So dash F is, see, because that's the thing, like F is also dash, so but you got to be in the right place. All right, so now I need, again, to do that, I didn't change my lights. I don't know that it totally matters, but all right, so now we're gonna throttle. So I don't know, the 5 mean 5 tracks each way? I'm not sure what that means. Alright, so now if I do this, okay, how do I know which way it's going? I see. Okay, so I want to go left, left, or right, right. Yes, okay, so it's like giving me numbers. Switch 148. So can I see that on my map? Whoops. No. See, but I need to go right, right, right. Okay. So that's my understanding, because otherwise, I think we're... Well, do I need to go right? Now I'm confused. Oh. I'm like, something's not working. Yeah, because if I don't go right, I'd be going down there, okay. And so, oh, well, I didn't need to really change that one. But I do need to change that one. And that, whoop. No. And that one, okay. Because yes, otherwise we're going off here. So it's bottom to top is my understanding. And so we are on basically 5. And then the first one is 6, 7, 8. So we're still on 5. I'm going to need to go look and see what we have here. Because if we can connect everything, like, that would be awesome. But I don't know that we can. So see, this is 6. Alright. I feel like I'm not. That's why I'm pushing against the brake. I'm like, okay. I'm like, something's off. I mean, I get that I can do stuff. Alright. So this is 6, it's pointing there. This is 7, and this is 8. So somewhere here, again, I'm looking for 38. Okay, that's not me. That's still 79. Alright, this is 38. That's still 79. Okay. So that's one car there. Oops. This is 60. Thank goodness. Alright, still 7. Whatever 79 is long. It does say LH, so I bet that's long haul. Wow. Alright. So 79. 79. So this is ours here. So how do we do this? Interesting. So I have to get these 3, but obviously they're on the other end. So I mean, I can come through the middle with this, but then like, how do I get to the other side? Because there's stuff on all the tracks. Oh boy, oh boy. How does this work? Let's get back through here. Yeah, see, because this stuff, the O track, like it's ready to go somewhere. Alright, so let's see, because I've got the car on me here. So if I can get... So let me see. I'm going to have to... This is where I'm going to have to think about. Alright, so I did put the handbrake on here, so I do want to turn that off. Oh, you can like lean out. I didn't know that. Okay. Alright, so if I do that, and now I want to go to 7S. Alright, so I want to do that, change that, and then we'll throttle up here. We'll get ourselves in there. Because I think I can... Got an idea. So we'll see. The bad thing is the lights are coming on, which probably means it's starting to get dark. But again, our time hasn't started, so we can work in the dark. But yeah, I thought when I hit the throttle, I'm like, oh, things are going well. No, they're really not. So what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to leave these together here. Alright, so I'm like second guessing myself a little bit, because when I go in there to get the 3, they're like going to be on the wrong side, and I'm somehow... I suppose I could put them on O and flip around. I don't know. I have an idea. Because, yeah, there's enough room on the next one, I think. Because I don't think these have to be in a certain sequence. They just need to be together, if that makes sense. So again, now I'm going... Alright, yeah, I'm going the faster way, because this, I think, will just keep me at 8, so I want to go down one more. Like, now I feel I can see, though, where before, like, I was so close that it was like, you know, I couldn't tell when I made contact. But now it's a little more obvious. Alright, so I would think... Are we not together? We're not. Unbelievable. Alright. Okay, well, good to know. So I kind of need... I would think we're together now. Yes, this looks like we're good. Alright. So if I go... Yes, that's the one. So I want to go here. We want to, again, get these connected. Tighten those up. Okay. And then... Just verify, yep, 38. So now we need to take that one off. Oh, and yes, I did not open these. So that would be bad because they don't have... Whoops, it's stuck in there. Alright. So, get in here. Alright, I didn't, like, hit anything weird here, did I? No, it was just F5 to enter. Like, I don't know what these are, but... I guess when I need to know, I'll figure it out, right? Okay. So now we need... to do that. And in theory, again, we'll... Whoops. We'll flip the lights. Just to be good. Well, but I think what I want to do is I want to leave these and then I need to go get the other one. So I'm going to put the brakes on here just so they're on. And then we're going to uncouple here. So turn that off and that off, I assume, because otherwise we'll have a problem. Undo that. And then whoop. My goodness, this is like really realistic. Oh boy. Alright, how do I get that to go on? Alright, maybe it just hangs there. I don't know. Okay. Alright, and at this point, we go here, we leave those there. So those two are ones we want, and then we need the 3 cars from the other side. So I need to go all the way out here. I can go a little quicker because we're not like going way out, but we are going out. So, there's like a few ways to do a few things here, but... Alright. So we're coming out of here. 6, 6. Alright, so this is out of 7. Now we're passing 6, and then basically I need to get past that switch right there. So we're not going way out over there, and that was my thing. I'm like, otherwise we have too much to go get. Alright, so now we should be good. Just make sure. Yes, because I need this now to go there, and then I'll go straight down the middle. And we'll see if my plan, because I'm still like second guessing myself. This is where I don't have good train knowledge. And again, we need to alright. So this should move me along pretty nicely. And now, yeah, okay. Like, I don't want to turn, because it did feel like I was turning. I'm like... So now we just go through here. Get to the other side. Yeah, this is problematic in many ways. I'm not sure this is gonna work. Now as I think on it. Because... how do I do this? Oh boy, how do I do this? So those are my 3 cars there. So I basically need to get past this one there. Okay. So I need to turn this. That's fine. Yeah, I think I need everything going up there. Alright, so my problem ends up being, if I go... I'm here now. So if I go through these 3 switches, I'm up here, I pull these out. Then I bring it through. But... how do I... because then the cars are in front of me. And those cars would be behind me. Like, maybe I can stick them out enough? But even if I do that, like, okay, I go get those, I pull them down, I put them there. Like, I have no way to get around, because 7's not open. Like, if I put this map away... like, I've got things on every track. Oh, boy. Alright. Well, I think I've seen somebody do something different, so I may do that, so let's see. Alright. Because now I'm starting to see why they did what they did. So I'm gonna go back. Whoops. Because now I need this back the way it was. Alright, I need to literally go back the way I came. So, we're getting a lot of practice. It's probably just burning more cash as I use this, though, which is also not good. But I don't know, maybe I don't get charged for this while I use it. I think that's unlikely, given that it's realistic mode. Basically, I need to go, I think, back where I was. Yeah, so the other thing with realistic mode is you are basically also so I need now to put that back there and change this and head over that way. Entirely sure that I have a plan. But I know I have potentially an idea. So we'll see. But now I'm going to grab these and take them with me over there. Maybe just do some crazy stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Get going a little quicker so that we're there, because now it's getting dark. I mean, again, we haven't started the job yet, but we're just playing around. Get closer. Get out here. Whoops, I keep hitting the wrong... Like I'm not going far enough over. Alright, so we want to take this. We're moving, which is bad. Alright, so we want to take this over here. Put that there. Tie that up. Take that to that. Open. And open. Alright, again, my favorite thing, and then we need to get this one loosened up. Alright, so now we want to do that. And we should be pulling 2 cars. Yes. Alright, so I have an idea. It's probably a bad idea, because I'm worried I'm gonna, like, despawn or something, but maybe not. Because I think... I just don't know how big the turntable is. I think you can use the turntable for some of this. Kind of, but I'm not sure. So yeah, it's just interesting. Anyway, we need to get out of here. Good news is, yeah, it's not raining or anything, so I suppose that's a positive. It's intriguing. I mean, just getting used to the like how this, like thinking this way is just different for me. So yeah, now I need to get far enough, and again, we have enough room because we, you know, we don't want to go all the way past the other switches, because I think that would be bad. So we're going out here. We probably are going to need to turn on some of our lights in here in a moment, because it's definitely getting dark. Alright, and now if I take this, put it there, that gets us through the center, but let me turn on my lights here and here. There we go. And then at least we can see where we're going. And now we wanna... we're gonna have to see if we can plan this out. Because I'm kinda gonna do something goofy that, again, I've seen others do. So I'm gonna do it, because for this initial job, it might make some sense. So the only thing I don't know is, does the game do something like, as you go from day to day, do you lose things? So yeah, so 2 tracks over is where we took these out of. But there's a car in the way there. And so that's the issue, is I can't do anything there. And I can't get through. So it's like if I could have like cleared one up, it would be different, but I can't. So the last 3 cars back there are the ones I want. So again, I need to get past certain points. So I want to slow down a bit, because again, I'm sure I can't go... So I definitely need both of the cars past the one switch is what I need to do. So now I've got my idea. So we're gonna go over here. At least it stays. Okay. So I'm gonna put the handbrake on here. Because I'm gonna disconnect this. So bear with me. I understand this is odd. But I'm basically gonna make each of these their own car. So we're gonna disconnect that, and we're gonna do that. And we're gonna pop that down there. Ay. Alright. This one's still okay, so we're gonna get in here. And now I'm going to... Whoops. Alright. And now I'm going to move this just a bit. Might need to be a little bit more. Alright. I can go further than that, but, alright, so let me do that. That should potentially work with what I want to do. So now we need to get out again. Going to, again, just so we don't have any weird problems, we're going to put the handbrake on there. And we're going to disconnect this. I probably need to figure out if there's like a flashlight or something. Oh, that one connected up. I can't, well, it kind of did. I can't normally get that to work, but somehow this time I did. Alright. So, we're still good. And yes, we want to... Now I need to get the locomotive out of the way. Alright. Nothing's coming with, nothing's rolling away. So I need to get the locomotive past the switch. Okay. Now just to be sure, we're gonna do that. Because the last thing I need is a problem there. Okay, so I need to come here, I need to change that switch to there, and everything is set the way I want. Alright, so kind of the goofy trick I've seen people do is they have used a work train. Now, how do I... Okay. There we go. Alright. And then what we do is we loosen this up, because obviously I don't want a handbrake. And we get on here. And... Okay. I don't want to get on there. I want to get on here. Alright. And then... Well... I've seen someone do it, but clearly I'm not talented enough to do it. so it spawned another whatever it is, a DE2 that I can use here. I think that's the only way I can do it. So the thing I had been, like, trying to do at one point, I don't understand why I have this bouncy thing going on. It's kind of ridiculous, but anyway, all right. So let's get this thing rotated. Trying to think, because if I go... I think I want this way. I don't know. It's a little job. It doesn't much matter, I don't think. Because it gets cooled from the front is the issue. Alright. Alright, so now we want to go that way, and then we should be good here. But what I can do then is go get the cars with the 3 cars with these. I think that'll work. I just don't know if ultimately it costs you more money using multiple locomotives like this. I assume it does, so. But I don't know what the trick is. I was trying to use the handcar to move, the work train to move things, and like other people had done, and this was not working. So all I did was slam into it, and I tried for probably an hour and couldn't do it. So obviously that's not the solution. So we've worked all night and gotten nowhere. It's really pretty disheartening, honestly. So again, we gotta get up far enough that we can get into the other yard. Yeah, I don't know if this is like the head bobbing thing that's acting this way or what, but it's just weird. So again, we don't want to go too far, but we need to obviously get past this switch so we can you know, do what we need. Alright. So if I go here now, flip this. But the problem is, now I need to... So yeah, it takes just a little bit to dash. Because I've got to get to where I was, and then I need to get myself off this train track. So we'll head over here. Alright. So we'll go... Go forward. I think I had the brakes on. But I need to basically get myself onto that set of tracks. And so then my thought is I take that locomotive over to 8S, pull those out, bring them over, and then it's fine. Like, I leave that locomotive over there. And, you know, I don't need to worry about that. Alright, and I need, again, to see where I'm at here. I get in? There we go. Alright. So at this point now I need to pull this out. No, I'm not re-railing, I'm switching. So we're gonna move that there, that there, that there, that's fine. Alright. So then we... Because I need to get the other locomotive through here, so I need to get out of the way. Enough here, and then that'll work. So I don't have to go super, super far, but I need to go far enough. I need to get clear of the tracks there, obviously. Alright, we'll put that on. And then we'll head over there. Now we'll go move things. And again, I may have spent so much money that I'll make no money at all. I don't know. I don't know if it works that way or if it's just you've used 2 and it's just crazy. So they did say you need lots of patience. They weren't kidding. Alright. So... Yes, we want to go straight ahead. Yes. Alright. Just making sure. Alright. I went too fast, I'm sure. Alright. Did I? Oh, maybe I Okay. Okay. So what I need to do now is, again, make sure... Whoops, no. There we go. I need that. So I need to stay to the left and go to the right. This is where I could have a really big problem, but I think I'm okay. If I'm not, we're going to find out really soon, and then I know this game's not for me. Alright, so we're good. So, whoa. We are cooking. Did not realize we were going... How are we going that fast? I don't even understand. I guess it's because we... Alright, so... Alright, so that brake doesn't do much. Alright. So welcome to daytime again. I'm sure I've taken a huge... Because the whole work truck fight thing, like, it just isn't worth it. But yeah, so basically, like, my cooling is in the right place, but I'm going to be behind cars, so it's not going to be good in that regard. Right, so we need to get past this switch here. Alright. So now we're gonna... Okay. So we're gonna want to go that way, but we need to get that switch changed. I suppose we'll okay. Get the brakes released. And we'll get going slowly. Because yes, we want to go to that direction. That direction. Like, we want to go all the way over, so I need the far one. There we go. Alright. So now we're good there. Yeah, I don't understand how we're going as fast as we are. Alright. So again, I just... Alright. So we just want to go a little bit here. So now we go out, and we head over here, and this should be, yes, 38, it is. Okay, so all of these others should be coupled together already. I think the work train, like, screwed up and did something to my thing. It's just weird. Alright. So we got that. We got that. Like, this should not be that hard to connect those, and it really wasn't before. It's like I don't... Oh, God. It's like I don't know how to use a mouse. Alright. And now we hear air, which I haven't heard in forever. Alright. And that should... loosen me up. Now the question is, do we have to loosen them all up? See, because they're like all set that way. Well, no, that one's over there, but the middle one seems like it's the wrong direction too. So, I don't know if we have to do that or not, but I'm just worried like I put the brakes on or something. I don't know. Alright. So now I need to get that set. And now we should be able to pull 3 of them. Yep. Alright, so this is better. Now as long as I don't go like off somewhere, because again, I have to now get these clear of the yard. Now what I may want to do is I may want to go turn the job in. Because otherwise I'm worried I'm going to go too far. So I think that's what I should do. Alright. So at this point I need to go to the building, which should be somewhere. Again, I've got, 81 minutes. Yeah, so I see the road, I see the... Okay, you can't hold the dash key. I was hoping, because I'm like... My hand is ready to... Like, yeah, this has been a lot. That's all I can say. It has been a lot. Alright, so what have we got in here? Just our... Yeah, okay. This is just all our licenses and... Okay, retrieve lost items, retrieve stored items. That's kind of cool, I guess. Alright. Oh, I have the job in my hand. Alright, so yeah. So if I do this, now go here, and we have to put it in the validator. Don't you dare. Oh, okay. I see. Are you kidding me? I see. Alright. Alright. So we're going to confirm, and now we can go to licenses. I thought I owned the shunting license. I guess I didn't do that yet. That's ridiculous. Alright. So now we confirm that. Yeah, this whole thing is odd. Alright, so now I can put that down, but now we can, I mean, we better be able to take that order, put it in there. Alright, there we go. So now we can take that. And again, we know we have the cars, so at this point, yes, we just go back. Now I have to run all the way, but now my time is going. And so I believe I just need to bring them down. Like, if I can get the cars all together, I think I'll be fine. It's just not having the cars together has been the thing. So yeah, and it's possible there's a grade over here, but there's also like switches, because they were talking about how it's harder to do what I was trying to do. So I'm hoping then what this does is that this time, like now if I go past the yard, like now I'm in... Oh, interesting. So it turns off because we were like far away? Maybe. Come on. So now do I have to wait? No, okay. Alright, well maybe it puts the brake back on. Oh, I also didn't have my thing on. Alright. Goodness gracious. Alright, because we gotta get past that whole switch there. And I'm assuming if this was... I mean, this looks like the same train, but it seemed to go so much faster than my other one. So it was a little bit confusing that way. Alright, so I do want to make sure... Okay, yeah, I want to go to the left. Because I think the other one's like just a weird shunting thing again. Or something. I don't know where that goes. Because I don't think this is part of the yard. I think it just takes me somewhere else. So, alright. So we want to make sure we're past the switch. Alright, because it will stop pretty quickly. Actually, well, let's just make sure. Are my wheels through? No, I can't tell. Come on. Yes, they are. Alright. So now if we switch, it'll all be good. And go back here. Okay. So now I want to do that, and now we're gonna head through. And kind of get close, because I don't have to go super far. Let's see how warm this starts to get, because we're kind of going against where the cooling is. At least I thought we were. It's kind of weird, because we're not getting very warm. But anyway, we're going through the middle. That's what we want. So this was the thing that was just, it wasn't working. But it's like, so they showed that they could bang one car with the work truck and it would move. And really, they like pulled up to it and then they're like, just toggle the keys and it'll start rolling. Well, it didn't. It just made this thunk sound and wouldn't let me do anything. So I'm like, that is wrong. Alright, so we're only going 20 or so, which is fine. We don't want to go crazy. Alright, so what I want to do is now just kind of let this... Okay, it is off all the way. Okay, and I probably am fine here. So we will go down here. Need to turn off the air to both sides. Whoop, disconnect that. Undo that. Disconnect that. And at this point, like I'm not going to put the brakes on because it shouldn't roll. And then I need to take these and connect them. Alright, so again, everything's off. Because I think you go far enough away, it just... Oh my god. I don't understand. Why does it sometimes go in and sometimes it just bounces around the cab? Alright. So I need to turn this on. Alright, so at this point then, yes, I need, whoops. Need to move that. Oh, I probably also have, again, the handbrake on. So let's turn that off. See, and like this one is heating up a lot. Oh my god. Alright. So I need to get far enough. See, and look how hot he is. Like the temperature. That's what I don't get. I mean, it is going down. So it's like, do I have brakes on somewhere that I don't know? I'm thinking I must. Alright, so again, I need to get past... Alright. I have to have something on. It's insane. I don't understand. Like, it shouldn't be. See, now it's worse. So it's like, okay, now I turn the brake on there. So that's wrong. So... And I'm wondering if, like, because I was on the other side, like, somehow I... Because you can do it on either side, and I'm wondering if, like, at one point I applied the brakes on one, but didn't on the other. Yeah, see, that seems a little bit better. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that it is. It's not squeaking like it was, which is really the biggest thing, but I don't know. Now it is, so I have no idea. I really don't. I think I screwed something up. I mean, that's honestly where I'm at. I think I made a mistake somewhere. But I've done so many things now, I couldn't even tell you. Alright. So... I would say we're past. So now I need to... No, I need him there, but no, I need that switch there. And then... we change that. And now we see, does it work differently? No, it doesn't. It's still heating up like crazy. But now I need to go get those cars. And then I'll have all 5 cars. And then I need to take them to the loading yard. And then I need to put them on some siding somewhere. So again, I think everything's out of the way here. I think I need to bring it back here and put it somewhere. But yeah, definitely just a lot going on. I've got over 2 hours recording here, but again, a lot of it was banging around. But yeah, this is going to be a bit. But I'm certainly not an expert at this. I mean, some of the people I watched have been playing this game for years. Oh, like over 5 years type thing. I'm like, I don't even understand, but... I mean, it's crazy, the amount of resistance we seem to have. So it's almost like I'm doing something wrong. It's like I have brakes on I shouldn't have on. I mean, I'm going to make sure my cars are coupled. I assume they have to be. Oh, great, of course, now it... So now I know they're together. Get out of the train. Alright. You're all connected. Yeah, everything's open, right? I don't have, like, no. Yeah, okay. I'm like, if I don't have, like, air through, I get that that would be a problem, but that's not my problem, so I don't know. We'll do that. We'll get that. Connect those. Turn that on. Again, I don't want to disconnect. Alright. Good sound. And now I should have all 5 cars. So now if I take my job, so I couple, and load. So I have to go to A7L. So again, we do this. Oh. No, I didn't put my brakes on the other side, so this should just go. But I need to get past things. Man, this is struggling. Something is off. See, this is what I mean. Like, how do I know if they're all off? I think they all need to be... I think they all need to be that way. That's what I'm gonna go with. I'm just worried I'm, like, switching all of these. I mean, because at this point, yes, they're separated from there. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm like in the point where it's requiring so much energy. Oh, come on. I mean, it's going into the red. Just making sure. Like, everybody's off. All the brakes are off. I mean, do I have... Is there something I need to do? No. TM offline. Everything's on. Let's see. Will this help? No. It's not helping. Alright, so in theory, we have it all. Am I, like, exceeding my weight limit? I don't understand. So let's see. If I go... No, that's the station map. So I want to go here. Alright. So I can do... Yeah, 1,500 tons, or 400 tons on... Oh wait, I'm not in... 1,200 tons, but still, it should be fine here. Yeah, it's 245 tons. Like, this should not be a thing. It says there'd be a red light flashing if I have a problem. But it's like I go to this. I mean, I have 5 cars. Yeah, I mean, I'm in red. Like, this is bad. It's gonna overheat, I think. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it'll stay there, but... I mean, it's like, is this one broken? Because I swear the other one worked way better. So, I'm gonna... I don't like this idea, but I'm going to, Right. I'm going to disconnect. Oh my god. Yeah, there's definitely something off here with these, because this should not be doing this kind of stuff. Alright. I don't know if this will work, but at this point, because I've accepted the job, I kind of have to. So I am going to use the other locomotive. Like, to me, this thing's making noise it shouldn't be making. Like, I don't understand. So to me, I've got like a faulty engine. Oh, my brake cut off. Why is my brake cut off? Oh my god, is that what the problem was? You are kidding me. Okay. Well, I'm glad it's something. Right. So yes, rather than try to do this all... Okay. Again, why it's making all that noise, I don't know, but... Okay, so let's try it again. This is insanity, is all I can say. Ah. Okay. Whoops, 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 whoops. Did I just blow everything up? I saw a big flash. I think I blew something. Alright, so let me see. So I think basically I put it in, I put it in forward before it was done. Which I shouldn't have done. Probably shouldn't have done that either, but... Alright, so now we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna re-rail. Can I not? Oh boy. Well, this is bad. So am I, like, totally messed up here? Alright, so I decided to go take a look if there was, in fact, another spawned engine. And there is. So I'm gonna get all of these turned on. I have restarted the game. I swear I don't remember it being this odd, so it is a little weird. I do need to let it obviously rev up enough, so but I'm basically then going to just tow the other one out of the way, is what I think I will do. And I think that's going to be the quickest way to deal with this. Because A, I don't own these, so repairing them is stupid, and I don't have the money to repair it anyway, so... Alright, so it's not at... Not at 2 yet, but it takes a little bit. As we know. Alright, so we need to go forward. We'll get that going. Just move that a bit. Okay, why is this not... Alright, well... Now I have the brake on, which obviously... Alright, let me get out. I'm pretty sure I'm on the rails still. Oh yeah, I think I'm fine. Yeah, I would assume I'm okay. Alright, actually... Oh, maybe not. Okay. I thought I was. Alright, so we'll, okay. Come on. This is so ridiculous. Alright. So let's start it up. Alright. So now I should be able to turn. Oh good, we're getting some rain. That's what we need. Okay. So we're going to want to go forward and all right. So what I'll do is I'll get this going and then now this seems to be struggling just as much as the other one, so I don't totally understand, but like I said, I don't know if the one behind it is just different, but yes, my brake cutoff is correct at this point, so it should all be good. But yeah, I didn't look at the weather today, so that's obviously the other thing. So the other piece I do need to look at is the order. So where are we going? Okay, I just need... Okay, B60. That's what I needed, was like, which one am I on? Okay. Because I should be able to couple to it, and then just make sure I don't put it on... So 6 is up at the top, so if I put it on one of the bottom ones, we'll be okay. I don't know that I really need the wipers. So, getting close. But we'll need to get back there and all that. And again, this is chewing up time. This is really gonna stink, but it is what it is. Alright, and then we're gonna do that. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. I just need to pull out my thing and change the switch. And then go forward. That's the other problem. Yeesh. Alright. So yes, I did determine the 7 o'clock position. They're open. So... Alright, and yes. We're going straight, and basically then 6, so I can put it on 4. And then it'll be out of the way. But yes, I can get this out of the way, and then use this same engine. But yeah, basically what I think I did is I was still rolling backwards, and I think that was a problem, so... Alright. We'll just barely get moving. But we should be able to couple. I just can't control them together. But that's okay. There we go. Let me just make sure I'm not connected. I am not. Okay. So then we'll just get under here. Move that. I just don't recall this being that wiggly. That's the thing I don't get. And there's nothing... I turned off this head bob thing that they have. Hey, I'm not doing multi-unit. I'm trying to get to that. Okay. Alright, so now I want to go here. And I should be able to do that. And yes, we're able to move right away. That's... What's the problem? Oh, wheel slip, I see. Oh my goodness. Because yeah, it's possible I've got too much weight. I don't know. I don't care. Because yes, I'm sure that thing's not light, but... And the brakes might be on because I came back in, now that I think about it. That probably is the case, so I'll go fix that so it's a little bit easier, but my guess is, yes, we're slipping because of that. No, we're good there. That's oh, I see. So we have this one on, so that doesn't help any. Okay. Alright. But at this point, now I should be able to go here And the question is, can I... Alright, I want to change that one. And then we're gonna go there. We're gonna take the brake off. And we're gonna then go forward. Now the problem is I can't. Okay, no, that's fine. That's what I want. Okay. So we're good. Yeah, it's just making sure we're off. I don't honestly need to get him that far, but just because I will. Why is he not stopping? Why is he not stopping? I'm like, I do not understand what is even happening. And maybe it's because it's slippery. Alright. Alright. So now we'll get out. We'll go in here. And now we go forward. Whoops. Alright. Again, I only need to get through this part of the intersection. And again, there should be plenty of... Okay. So now I need to go here. Change that. That's good. Alright, and then we need... Yeah, I'm just worried we're gonna not have enough time, which kind of stinks, but... Ah. Let the brakes off. Alright, let it run down. Now we should go. I guess we're gonna... Ay. Alright, before I create a problem... I need to get the wiper. Oh, good. So even in the weird view, it's gonna do weird stuff. Is that both? Yes. Okay. So he's still moving a little bit. Alright. So we just literally want... Yeah, so he's only going 5. So we'll be okay. Yes, he will go along. And again, all of these now. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. So yes, so they're all literally where they need to be. Let me just run. So yes, he should have come up and did make contact, so that's good. So we'll get that there. Whoop. Get that there. Get those. Turn that on. And that on. Alright. So, a good sign. Alright. Now if we go... Oh, we're going to 7, that's right. And then we're going to B60. So, we're going to go here. And now, hopefully, things will work better. Much better. So, yeah, I suppose it helps to have all the brakes off, right? Okay. So, we need to get over to that space. But we need to, like, pull all the way out now. So, we'll let it move. I don't know if there's a way to tell that you have, like, how much time you've elapsed. But at this point, we just need to go load and then drop off. And that should be easy enough. But we have to get all of these past there. So, but again, it shouldn't spawn anything differently, I would hope. Alright, so we wanna... I know we're getting wheel slip. So, I'll run. Are we clear? I hope so, but we're probably not. It's really close. Nope. We are not. So I need basically a car length. Okay. Again, I assume this is kind of real-time-ish. So, alright. So I need to undo this. Okay, and it's clearly rolling a little bit on its own anyway, because we're probably going downhill. So yeah, the real question is going to be, can I push this back uphill now? That's going to be a pain. Man, this is really close. Oh, come on, you're kidding me. Nope, it's still not clear, because you can see... Yep, it's not clear. If I change this now, it won't work. But we just need to move a bit. And yeah, folks have said they'd like a mod to, like, know if your train is past the switch or not, but doesn't exist. So we're gonna let it. That'll be enough. Alright. So now I need to go there. Alright. And then we want to go flip that. And probably start the throttle the other way. And then I need, alright, the station map. So I want to, whoops. So it's the first one there. The question is, can I see it? Alright, so that should do it. So again, now we're in here. This is pretty atmospherically cool. I'll say that. So yeah, I know this is like the coal fill up or whatever. But yeah, this went where we needed. At least I think it did. I'm not sure what the other thing is. Let's see. I mean, we're definitely in A, and yeah, this is like water and other stuff. And I think we just need to get the end kinda nearby. It's like, how do I know if I'm nearby? Man, we're still going 10? Man, I can't tell. I really can't tell. Alright, just to be sure. Yeah, I'm running, believe it or not. So I guess dash still works, but alright. So I think I need to get, wow, so I got a long way. Because yeah, I think I need to get those trains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I swear it almost didn't look like I had 5 cars. But we did. Alright, so we're gonna release the brake. I'm going to, well, I have the wipers up. Alright, because I'm like, I need it in better shape. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I do see 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just kind of tricky though, I'll tell you. Alright, again, we're going 10. Because basically the brown thing is the end. But I think I need some car to be... Like, it seems like it's past there. I think we're seeing the lights on there. So, yeah, alright. So we have a train there, and then in theory, I should be able to... Whoops, no, I don't want to unload. Ah. How do I go the other way? that right? Okay, I hope that's right. Yeah, I guess it is all steel billets. Okay. And then we go to 6-0 and uncouple. Right. So we're done with that. Now the other thing I want to do peek at, it's telling me. Yeah, see, it's not like it's marking anything and saying that I've done it right. So, anyway, so I need that. Need to undo that. And then we want to get going. And again, we kind of have to go where we were. Alright, we had some wheel slip, but it wasn't terrible. But now that we're loaded, it's obviously going to take more. So don't I feel like an engineer now? Alright. So that still should be a little bit of motive force, as we'd say. Yeah, because I don't know if it's like... Because I'm not going... I don't know what's making it tip. But yes, we've got to get back to B60 and pop it on there, so there should be plenty of room there. And then we got to go turn it back in and hope, because we get like a 50% bonus. And, yeah, we want to get some stuff. But at least I worked around my problem. I figured out how to blow up an engine, which is not good. But, it happens, I guess. So I'm assuming those things up on top above the windows are the motors for the wipers, is what I'm looking at. Alright, so we're going 12 or 13, which is certainly yard speed. And again, on the percent grades and all of that, we should be fine, but we're going to have to get by again. So I probably now can turn that off, because I'm sure there's plenty of weight to bring me down. So I'd say the third car's just going by. The fourth car. How do you do this, like... Alright. I would say we're definitely past at this point. So we're gonna change that, but you know what? I probably want to get off here. I'm not going to verify necessarily, but the B60 happens fast, and I do not want to have a problem. Because yeah, we want to go that way, but then we want this one changed that way, and then that one changed that way. And that will be B60. So now we need to head all the way back. Welcome to realistic. But it's alright. I mean... And I know there's things we can do to, like, do things differently and change things remotely. Alright. So now I need to think this through, because I do not want a problem. Alright. So we're going to put the throttle up, and we're going to release this. so that we start moving, because I assume otherwise it's just not good. Wow. I mean, we are moving, but... Wow. There's just... So, if I sand this, will that help? It looks like maybe it will. So that's good. And man, I hope I'm going in the right place. Because otherwise, that will really, really suck. It is hard to tell. It's... I mean, at 5 cars, it's already a long train. That's the scary thing. Man, we're only going 5. One, 2, 3. I mean, I can see it. I mean, it should be what I need. Alright, well, we're getting close. So I'm gonna go down 1. Now, can I... Alright, so... Yes, it's gonna turn, and then it's immediately gonna turn. Because we had 7, and we had... So yeah, we're just past that, but we're not yet making the turn there. We should be. And it feels like we should be turning already. Alright, it's finally doing it. Wow. Okay, and then it should turn immediately. Yep, and you can see it's 6-0. Alright, so we are putting it in the right place. So we made it work, but we had to use three engines. 2 was bad enough, but I don't know that there was any way to do it without that. Alright, so now we're going to shut everything off, and then... So I think... Alright, it's probably okay now. Alright. So we'll do that. And then we just need to uncouple. I need to also put the brake on one of these so that it doesn't go rolling off. Right, and we undo that, take that off, and then I think... I don't know that we have to, but just to be sure, I'm gonna just pull away a bit. Alright. And then we go run to the office and turn this in, I think. And we should be good. Alright. So we did 62 minutes. What is happening? Oh. Alright, so we got not quite 10,000, but no damage was made to Derail Valerie property. Okay, well, that's good. And no environment damage even. Look at that. You can still re-rail your cars and earn the payment, or you can... But it says it's completed. Alright. We took that. And I assume if we do that, now it's in my wallet. 28,000. So there we go. So if we now look... we do have some fees. So we're going to have to clear those. But we only have to pay 100. So there we go. So we are clear. And at this point, we are good to go. So next time, I'm going to have to figure out what I do next. I don't think I'm going to keep doing shunting jobs. Although, I don't know. You haul this and... See, I'm thinking this is what we just did. So we basically would have to take that steel to the goods and factory town, which is up there. And again, I have no idea what the grades are or whatever, because otherwise we're looking at... Like, yeah, and that's another one I could do. That one... Oh, that's just one pickup, though. That's, like, super easy. This looks really long. Okay, so that needs long. And that needs hazmat and fragile. So, there's none of those, but see, everything to do the haul needs freight haul, which I believe is, oops. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. I'm confused. So do I have to? How do I... Insurance only needs you to pay 100. Alright, so if I do that, put that in, and then confirm. Alright, there we go. That's where I was confused. I'm like, right. So now if I go to... So it's owned vehicles. Like, what do you need to own? Oh, interesting. Vehicle damage. You own this vehicle. What's... Oh, I see. We own... We own the stupid cart thing. Okay. Okay. Alright. So if I cancel... And I go... down and confirm... Oh, we own freight haul already, so we don't have to do anything. But I think dispatcher does some stuff. If I remember correctly. I think that gets me some things. You would also think, wow, we've got nasty weather coming up. Lovely. Alright, we'll worry about that in the future. For now, I'm going to have to get a little familiar and figure out what I want to do. But, you know, again, no set schedule for this, just kind of when I feel like doing things. And I think, again, I'll probably do things more often in the beginning, just because I'm just trying to learn this. Obviously, the point we were at there was interesting, you know, and the problems we had, so it helped me learn some things. So let's see what... Oh, so you've got different, and then there's the multiple unit is 30,000. There's a museum, a logistical hall, manual service. There's a lot of stuff. Holy moly. And some of these, oh my God, military. See that? Military 3 is 400,000. I mean, hazmat 3 is 290, so So yeah, all in all, there's clearly stuff to do, which is cool. If you have not liked or subscribed, I don't think I finished explaining that. Please do so, and I will see you next time.